All right, welcome back, PPD family. It is me, Big Papa D, and we're back for another one. Continuing on NF Fear EP, we have none other than MGK and NF joining forces for Who I Was. All right, let me pull the lyrics up here. All right, so without any further ado, MGK, NF, Who I Was. It's probably NF's voice, and they just sped it up.
Turn my vocal up, and then just let it run. Stuck in traffic, trying to find my way to a home that I've never known on a GPS with no address, so I'll follow my heart, but my heart is scattered like my father's ashes in the back of the rental after I drop the zern. Probably a metaphor for everything I've learned, like how the only love I'll have is gonna crash and burn, or how the poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. The biggest lie told is that no one should be concerned. There's gotta be another highway that don't lead to hell, a star to lead me through the darkest night like Christian Bale. I hid from God for more than 2 decades of life, and when I came back to the light, he didn't ask me if I'm Christian still, just opened up his arms and embraced me like I'm his son, erasing all the archetypes of what people like me become. Since I was young, my personality split like serpent's tongue, but all the poison in my body still ain't make me numb. I lost a best friend and felt all that, crying on his open casket while I knelt on that. I had a best man picked out for my wedding, but instead of getting married, I carried guilt and left all that. A vagabond that broke a bond for Boca Raton, who all along regretted he never kept all that. I left everything behind but this engagement ring and a frozen heart. I'm standing in the fire to melt all that, yeah.
Wow. Okay, we're going to run this all the way back. Okay, we full screen this here. Run it all the way back, and we'll try to break down some of these bars. Let me...
Turn my vocal up, and then just let it run. Stuck in traffic, trying to find my way to a home that I've never known on a GPS with no address, so I'll follow my heart, but my heart is scattered like my father's ashes in the back of the rental after I dropped the zern.
That is trying to find my way home that I've never known on a GPS, no address. So that means that I don't know where I've come from. I've never known a sense of home, and I don't know where I'm going, which is tragic, absolutely freaking tragic. Run it back 10.
My heart is scattered like my father's ashes in the back of the rental after I dropped the zern. Probably a metaphor for everything I've learned, like how the only love I'll have is gonna crash and burn, or how the poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. The biggest lie told.
The poorest I felt was after the most I've earned, because a lot of people seek money and fame thinking that it'll cure the ills and problems that they have, but when they get there, they're so disappointed that doesn't happen. Because those things you got to deal with. That you can't buy those things. Those things you have to be dealt with the hard way.
The poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. The biggest lie told is that no one should be concerned. There's gotta be another highway that don't lead to hell, a star to lead me through the darkest night like Christian Bale. I hid from God for more than 2 decades of...
Dark Knight, obviously, reference. Probably one of the best Batman movies ever.
To lead me through the darkest night like Christian Bale. I hid from God for more than 2 decades of life, and when I came back to the light, he didn't ask me if I'm Christian still, just opened up his arms and embraced me like I'm his son, erasing all the archetypes of what people like me become. Since I was young, my personality split like serpent's tongue, but all the poison in my body still ain't make me numb.
Very good biblical reference there. The serpent's tongue split like a serpent's tongue. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super religious, but that's one thing, is that most people in the church and God is welcoming. As long as you're willing to be honest with him and, you know, bare your soul, then always welcoming.
His tongue, but all the poison in my body still ain't make me numb. I lost a best friend and felt all that, crying on his open casket while I knelt on that.
I believe that was Dingo. We did a song on this channel about that, his tribute to him.
Felt all that, crying on his open casket while I knelt on that. I had a best man picked out for my wedding, but instead of getting married, I carried guilt and left all that. A vagabond.
See, I didn't know that his marriage with, what was it, last name Fox, wasn't it? The Transformers, Jennifer's Body. Let me know in the comments. I didn't know they split up or whatever that is. I didn't know that happened.
Instead of getting married, I carried guilt and left all that. A vagabond that broke a bond for Boca Raton, who all along regretted he never kept all that. I left everything behind but this engagement ring and a frozen heart. I'm standing in the fire to melt all that, yeah.
Pretty good.
Everything I care about in love.
NF, man. Jump scares. Oh, the mood changed.
Last show, need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel
Wow.
sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am. I called you, never heard back. After everything we've been through, the good and the bad, you about to throw it all away and overreact. Because I overreacted. Karma, I guess my temper gets the best of me, a part of me that I wish I knew how to get rid of. It's the issue I had. My MO, say I need you and I love you to death, then turn around and go and treat you like you nothing but trash. I know I messed that part up with. I know. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I lash out, need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am.
Okay, we gotta run this all the way back to NS part. Let's try there.
Try to regulate, don't know. Last show, need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house.
I had a different upbringing than enough, but that was kind of how it was in our house. We were very poor. There's 5 kids and my parents. Dad was always at work. And it was like Lord of the Flies. Like, you had to fight and scrape and scratch for everything that you could get. And my family was very loud, very direct. And taking that into the real world, I was in sales and relationships and other things like that. It was a very hard process to overcome. I'm still super direct, but I'm more tactful now. And I don't spiral. I used to snowball. I used to freaking snowball. I don't do that anymore. But I'm 55, so it's taken me decades. All right.
Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am.
That's rough. I got joy from my kids' smiles. I had enough confidence in myself that I knew the wrong things that I went through, and I think NF does too. I mean, if anyone's analyzed the wrong steps that were taken in his early life more than NF, I don't know if that's possible. He knows the wrong steps. I'm purely confident, and I think deep down he's probably pretty confident that he knows how to raise his kids to be better people and to not have to go through what he's went through. But I can understand that idea being in the back of your mind. Not so much to not let you enjoy your kids' happiness. I mean, but NF always gives us, I mean, we have moments of doubt and moments of these thoughts. Most of us keep them inside. NF shares that stuff.
Like that, stuck in this loop like I am. I called you, never heard back. After everything we've been through, the good and the bad, you about to throw it all away and overreact because I overreacted. Karma, I guess my temper gets the best of me, a part of me that I wish I knew how to get rid of. It's the issue I had. My MO say I need you when I love you.
His modem operandi, MO, for y'all don't know, it's what he normally does. NF's 33 now, something like that, 33, 34. Hopefully he gets a hold of it, because I was the same way. Like, I would lash out, never physically, but I would say some mean things just to either stop the stress or to win, because I was very competitive. Hopefully he learns that over time. And it's so funny that, like, I overreacted, now you're overreacted. I guess it's karma, you know? Turnabout fair play.
I wish I knew how to get rid of. It's the issue I had. My MO say I need you when I love you to death, then turn around and go and treat you like you nothing but trash. I know I messed that part up. I know.
Yeah, you say things you can't take back, because
Yeah, I know.
that goes back to how you were raised. Like I was saying, it was dog eat dog. The way I was raised, and I didn't get angry very often, but when I did, I would literally, like I said, never anything physical, but I would literally say anything to win. And my wife's family were people that never talked cross to one another, that swept all the problems underneath the rug and never talked about things. So for her, me just being super direct and mean was like earth crushing and shattering. For me, it was just like, it's words. I show you every day how much I care about you. But for her, it was devastating. Like I said, it wasn't very often. I would kind of eat crap for months and then just lose it. And then just, and then it was war for 10 minutes. But for me, it was over. For her, that stuff lingered. Probably a big reason why I'm not married to this day. And I don't blame her, even though she did a bunch of worse things to me. I don't blame her for being that way. We're all different. We're all brought up differently. We're all used to different things. Our psyches and our ability to take things, what's important to us, is different. For me, words never meant anything. Actions always meant everything, you know. But for her, it was different. The cool thing is that I saw this then, I see this now, and the fact that NF knows this is a problem and can address it through his music, through his therapy, is a step in the right direction.
I know. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I lash out, need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids of my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like
You're breaking the loop. You're definitely breaking the loop. I'll tell you what, this song had two distinctive styles, two distinctive voices. But look at the name of the song, it's Who I Was. Basically, both of them stood up here and just poured out who they are, who they were, who they are now, where they're going, or not. In MGK's not sure exactly where he's going, but some hope there. And enough, just as always, let you in. All right, let me pop out of here. All right, as always, the artist stuff will be in the description. Make sure you hop on over, you watch this or listen to this audio, like, subscribe to NF's channel, pick up the new EP, check out everything he's got going on. My stuff will also be there. Super thanks is available on most videos. Do with that what you will. I do appreciate you. You will see me again. Peace and love.